Good day everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're on the ZXspectrum 128K and we're looking at a vertical scroller shooter with bonus stages called Typhoon. It was published by Imagine Software in 1988, also came out on the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64. Various stages, you control a jet fighter and a helicopter gunship, and it's based on the arcade coin-up from Konami in 1987. This is my very first go on this because these reviews about how you would have got on your first or second go, and would have been enough there for you to go back and play it again. I like the font and I like the music so far. Hopefully the game lives up to it also. Oh, this is a bit weird. Okay, so what's going on here? Looks like we're heading downwards, are we? Towards an island or a hole in the wall or something. All monochrome at the moment. Now, you see on the bottom right, we've got one bomb. Oops, I've been blown up. We've got one bomb we can use, or missile. Above that, you see some yellow and green triangle things. That's the amount of lives we've got left. We're on stage 1. In the left, I think that's the upgradable weapons. So missile, laser, bomb, freeway, and Vulcan. Typhoon. Right, this is like a ship, a bit like 1942. How do we do this? Well, if you had this game back in the day, let me know. It looks interesting so far. I like this view. Perhaps we are heading downwards, out of the heavens. So first of all, we're controlling this jet fighter. And I think we control the jet fighter in the bonus stages and the helicopter gunship in the normal stages. This is just getting us into play. I don't think we're losing lives in this first bit. We need to shoot these missiles coming at us, I think. And it does that boom sound effect as we go through. An interesting game so far. Imagine Software 1988. There's a 48K version as well, but they couldn't get that to work. So we're on 128K. So we're hearing some extra music and sounds from the AY chip. Good. I didn't have this one back in the day. Not to get mixed up with Typhoon, of course, the tea. It's Typhoon. So if you bought this expecting a game about making a cup of tea, you'll be terribly disappointed. Right, can I get... Come on, Nick, come on. I must be able to get off this stage and we'll see the main game. So stage 1, oh, we are losing. We did lose one right there, didn't we? Good, the ship's blown up and we go on to the next stage. Well done, us. I do like that music. Bom, ba bom, ba bom, ba bom, diddly dim dim ba dim, yo. Oh my god, so like a lot of ZXspectrum games, this is an eye test. It's all monochrome, so it's very hard. Oh man, it's very hard to see what's shooting at you and get out of the way. I'll try my best without colour, of course, because they're trying to avoid colour clash. There's the bomb. Yes, it's very hard to manoeuvre. It's moving quite fast though, it's not flickering at all, the scrolling is great. Yeah, I think I would have persevered. What's that do? Don't know what that do. That maybe was an extra life, maybe. But I've kaboomed. I think it's doable this though. It's games like this and Flying Shark where it's difficult to see where you're going. I'm not doing too badly for a first go. You've got to learn how the enemy waves come towards you. The graphics on the enemies are pretty good. I'm liking those enemies. They're firing blue balls of death at me. Maybe snooker balls, I do not know. But it'd be good to get some upgrades. Now I do have a poke for this for immunity, but I won't do it first of all. We'll just see how we get on initially. It's generous with the amount of lives you've got in game over. Well, that was quite predictable from me. Bum 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 bum. Input your name. Well, I'll just use these diamonds. So yeah, jet fighter, helicopter gunship. Blast as much stuff as you can. I don't think there's too much of a story behind it, other than you need to blow everything up. Good. So, you know, well, I'll have one last go, and then we'll put the poke on just so we can see a few other stages to see was it worth persevering with back in the day to get a little bit further. It's an interesting one. If you had it, I think you would remember. It's trying to be a little bit different. I do like these various view stages. I mean, this is quite clever, the animation here, although it's going over and over again, the same graphic. I think we must be going down through the sky at an island, I presume. And that takes you through the clouds to this big ship which you must blow up, and then it's helicopter gunship territory. Be interested to see what the Commodore 64 version looks like. I suppose it might have a bit more colour, as the Amstrad CPC might do. So, you know, vertical scroller shooter with a bonus stages, and we fly through here non-thinking, blowing stuff up. Right, I've got the strategy with this one. Boom. Boom. How many shots do we need? And the boat's going to blow up. If indeed it is a boat, I presume it is. It looks a bit like a boat from here. In the sea. Ooh. Oh, good. Hope it doesn't say cyan all the way through. That'd be interesting to see if it does anything else. Kaboom. That's it. That's the end of that big boat. 128k. Typhoon, not to get mixed up with Typhoon the tea, as I said earlier on. I fancy a cup of tea now. Right, okay, now let's see how far I get on this bit. But yes, cyan against cyan. Good luck. Good luck, everyone. There's a cross in front of the ship. I don't know if we can use that to fire something else. Yes. It's better than Moonstrike we reviewed about a month or so ago. The ship's a good size. So you've got a lot of movement on the screen, but what you see is there. Does it usually match the screen? Not really, but not many of them did back in the day. As I say, you get quite a lot of lives, which is nice, but very tricky to see where you're going. It'd be nice to see, there was a modder, a homebrewer called Rafael Miazga, there still is. It'd be nice to see if he did something like this and coloured it in. He went for a mode of colouring lots of games in, like Outrun Europa, Birthland, Rodland as well. I think this game might be a bit easier if the ball's firing out to be yellow. You can have a bit more chance of getting through. They're a little bit camouflage here. When I say a little bit, a lot. There's probably a system to destroy these gun turrets there, but I haven't got it. Kaboom! Big ship. Right. There's going to be an end of level boss at the end of this, I think. So we can't get well. We went around those biplanes. 2 lives left. With each life you get a bomb, or you can do a smart bomb, destroy everything on the screen, and every so often you can pick up a new one. Don't know what that was. Oh, it says bomb in white there, but there's no bomb loaded in the right hand side. If you know how to get that up, let me know, because quite often there's something fundamentally I'm not doing quite correct. Oh, it's game over. It's the first go. Right, I think it's time for poke territory. Let's poke this thing by Steve Lamb and Alison Jefftar. Well done, you two. Right, okay, so let's just concentrate on seeing a bit more of the game now. If you've watched this far into the video, it probably means you like this kind of silly commentary and terrible gameplay. Dodgy gameplay, nonsense chat, or vice versa. Probably means you like this stuff, so please consider subscribing if you haven't already. A big thank you to everyone that has subscribed, because that's helping the figures gradually go up as we try and review a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff on the channel, folks. A lot of stuff. A massive thank you to the members who are really keeping this running. If you want to become a member, get access to the members section and all sorts of bits and bobs. Then click on the join button. It doesn't commit you straight away. There's a short video from me, and then you can decide what you want to do then. But massive thank you to people who are supporting me in that way. Yeah, it's making a huge, huge difference. Without you, I probably would not be here as I try and juggle everything. Everything. Right, so you see my strategy now? I'm coming a bit like an expert here. Boom. One more. There we go. Kaboom. That ship's no hassle for us. It'd be nice to see some of the other bonus stages, and hopefully now we're going to see them. So, we should have immunity on. Fingers crossed we don't get blown up. We'll soon find out. Oops, that was a bit too early. There we go, good. So, we'll try and play it as if I'm doing it properly, but I cannot die now. So it's all about seeing a bit further into the game. Does it stay all cyan? Are there any end-of-level bosses? What are some of the bonus stages? We won't go all the way through the game. This isn't a walkthrough or anything like that. We're just looking at it from a historical point of view. We're going through the doorway now, seeing what the game has to offer. Hopefully, sometimes when I put a poke on the game corrupts, did with Moonstrike. But hopefully it doesn't happen here. They're much more detailed than that game. Do have a look at the review we done some time ago of Flying Sharks. You want to compare shooters together. And Light Force is another good one, set in space, that one. Yeah, you've got 1942 and 1943, and there's various other ones too. Right, Terra Cresta, Moon Cresta, you know, the ones with the busy backgrounds are tough. So this is the end of level bit. Oh, I like that. Oh, it's blown up. I like that graphic at the end. It looks like crazy pyramid. So, okay, so we're on to stage 3 now with a little bit of cheaty work. Different colour. Oh, different colour. It's gone into green. Still equally as tricky to see. So we're in sort of like some forest, it seems, but the enemies attacking us are the same. We've got the cannon emplacements. There, the first stuff shooting at us is still the balls, but instead of cyan now they are that green colour. Maybe we were on the indoor forest. Now, when you played these games as a kid, you did add an extra dimension to the game that wasn't in the instructions, because the imagination was rife then. See, look, how do you avoid all this stuff? It's a very tricky game. But with practice, I presume, you'll be doing it quite good. Well, a kid was always better at games than an adult for some reason. I think it was generally the rules. So, what stages do you like best? Do you like the jet fighter at the start or the helicopter gunship? No two players, I don't think. Boof, 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 boof. Silkworm, of course, you could do 2 players at the same time. One of you had a jeep and the other one had a helicopter. Bam, bam, bam. Right, I'll just do a few more stages there, but you get the general idea of this thing. Like end of level, some sort of space age figure at the end. Cool, look at that. That's great graphics. That's lovely graphics, that is. Good. I'd recommend playing this one for a bit of, historical point of view. You might need a Pokemon, but I don't know, you might be brilliant at the game straight away. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, there we go. There's a bonus stage. See, it's a mixture. The jet fighter stuff, I like this stage more than the top-down stage because it's interesting. We're going through a trench, bit like that Blade Alley, I suppose now. Bit like Blade Alley, if you know that game we reviewed some time ago. How far do we have to get from here? Influence, I suppose, like from the Death Star, like a lot of these trench runs games were, but I don't know. We have to blow up the Death Star at the end. After we do this, we're back to the gunship, probably. There we go. Oh, this is great. Look at that thing. That reminds me of some creature, the cartoon Ulysses 31. It was called the Cyclops, and it was some mechanical creature. Ulysses, nobody can do the things you do. We'll probably have to shoot the eye at the top. There we go. Boo, boo. Got to shoot that eye thing. Avoid these gobstoppers being thrown at us. We don't want one of those down our throats. That could end the party real quick. Boo. Yeah, we can't take too many of these. It's not moving about. I sense a good explosion scene once that thing's done. Is it going to... There it goes. It kabooming. Tough luck, sir. You're dead. Oh, look at that. A hole in the eye. The Cyclops is destroyed. We'll do one more level. Should we do one more level? I'm not undecided. We could do. Right. It's yellow now. So it went cyan. Then green. Now yellow. So we're in the desert, I guess. In the desert. In the desert. The graphics of the background are quite varied each time. But the enemies shooting at you are the same. From what I can make out anyway. Oh, we've got the side gun now. Great, we've got a freeway. So the only other weapon we need is Vulcan. Could get it, might not get it, I don't know. Yeah, there must be a way of destroying those gun emplacements that I'm not getting. There's a hole in the floor, I don't think we can go through there. Yes, so if you're on the ground, watch out for that, don't fall down that big hole. And that goes through real life as well as the game. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Yes, this will be our last stage, then we'll get out of here. If you're liking your Spectrum stuff, we'll do quite a lot there, so have a look at the playlist. If you want to know how to get there, click on my username, and that'll take you to the channel page. Then click on playlist, it's one of the tabs there, unless they've changed it. And then you'll see Spectrum. You'll see a whole other host of other systems as well. Whatever you're into, show them some love. I certainly need the watch time, that is for sure. Ooh, what's that? It's a biplane again. Yeah, it's a shame it's the same stuff firing at you each time, but, 128k. It's a good game overall, I think. Moves good. I would have been quite pleased with this back in the day. I wouldn't have too many complaints. It's got good music. It's professionally done. The graphics are good. Various stages. The jet fighter 3D bit is quite awesome when it's good from the screenshot. So overall they've done a good job. I always complain that these games are a little bit tricky, but I find vertical shooters tricky anyway. So, I can't mark it down for that. Right, what's this thing? There's a good end-level bosses also. That would really inspire the imagination. Some space-age alien things at work. What do I have to shoot now? Probably that eye thing here. Let's get up close. Let's get close and personal. And then it will explode. We'll see what colour the next stage is, unless it's a bonus stage, of course. And then we'll get out of here. Boom, boom, boom. Helicopter fighting. Put your favourite helicopter shooter below. There we go. That thing's ruined. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, good. Yeah, an okay game, this one. Good game. So, it's gone red. There we go. So I've just parked the ship. Hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Typhoon on the ZXspectrum 128K, published by Imagine Software in 1988, and based in the arcade cabinet from Konami in 1987. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome, and I love reading your comments. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.